like how sickening was that yesterday, where essentially our profession's journalist community applauded Sam Bankman-Fried for his appearance that Andrew Ross Sorkin and the New York Times got paid for.
It's despicable.
It's beyond. I mean, like Jeff Skilling could have been up there, or Bernie Madoff for that matter, and yeah, it would have been the opposite. But the difference being, obviously, Madoff and Skilling didn't pay Andrew Ross Sorkin. They made like the whores they've become. They've made this a old wall media event where people are like, "How does that happen?" It's like, because they got paid on the event.
Then Ackman comes out and supports the kid. I mean, unless that's a fake Ackman account, I don't know, but that was just insane.
It's like, there are sort of moments where you just feel like you're taking crazy pills, and that was pretty high up there in the list. I guess he's going to go on sort of a global tour here, and it's kind of bizarre.
And I've already addressed the disgusting component of bizarro, and crazy pills is another way to put it. But what specifically came out of his mouth that's I'm going to ask Simone this too. What specifically came out of his mouth that surprised you?
I mean, everything. I don't see how $8 billion can go missing. You're the CEO and in charge of everything, and you're just completely and wholly unaware. And the idea that like the one thing he said that I thought was just unbelievable was when Sorkin read that terms of service disclaimer, which said very clearly that your customer funds, your deposits will not be commingled. And Bankman-Fried basically went on to say, well, there are other terms of service that overlay on top of that terms of service that give us permission to kind of do what we want. And so, yeah, I mean, sometimes you're just kind of at a loss for words. And that was really my reaction to the whole thing. It was just incredible.
I mean, a lot of it was just out off the wall, batshit crazy last night. But one kind of technical point that he made or did not make really stuck out to me. He basically made the comment that while FTX's liquidity was drying up, and people were reporting the transactions were processing slower, and folks weren't able to get their money out, he said very kind of like matter-of-factly last night in his interview that the quote Bitcoin node was overloaded. Just like to level set here, like that is a technical impossibility. That's not how the network works. And I find it remarkable that someone who purported to run the largest crypto exchange in the world would not understand that. If like a guy in Stanford covering REITs can grasp it, and it leads me to believe that he's either outright lying or technically incompetent. And either one of those outcomes or either one of those conditions, leads me down the road that he's like effectively perhaps a plant or there for ulterior motives, because anyone involved in the industry would immediately point that out as being outrageously false, just factually inaccurate, right? Like this isn't an opinion. This is is not how this works.
The moralless pit that really is Wall Street and its media right now, there's only one way to undo all the lying and the cheating and the stealing. Again, whether it's a company lying on their conference call about their guidance or whatever, or it's any of this stuff that we've talked about on an ongoing basis. Again and again, I just cannot. I've tried my best, and we're trying very hard this morning. I cannot overstate how important today is to execute. Like if you've lost a lot of money this year and now you're a subscriber because you don't want that to happen, today is not a day to do nothing.
Hey there, Hedgeye Nation, or if you're not part of Hedgeye Nation, thanks for watching Hedgeye on YouTube. If you haven't already, make sure to click on the button below there. Subscribe to our YouTube page. You can also follow the link in the description to our website to get even more great investing content.